So I want to look at one of my serve videos and compare it frame by frame with Rybakina's serve motion. I remember on this day, I wasn't really trying to hit a hard, fast serve. It's not that I can if I want to, but I wasn't trying to hit hard even with full speed, but I wasn't hitting extra slow either, but it looks weak and slow, and there's no this good explosive hitting rhythm going on. There's no real hitting, it feels like, more like pushing. The acceleration timing or the maybe pronation timing is not quite right. I want to look at a few key points in the whole serve motion. So the first one I want to look at is when the racket is the lowest behind my back before it starts to go up. So it would be this point. And here, Rybakina's left hand is already very low, and my left hand is like here. I think this is because I wasn't really jumping into the court or wasn't really engaging my body or doing the cartwheel motion. But eventually you want to do that, and you also want to use your body weight, transfer your body weight into the ball. Here, actually on this day, I was only focusing on hitting the ball with pronation. So anyway, here, one thing that I'm happy with is the racket drop was pretty good. The next frame I want to look at is when your racket is parallel to the ground behind you before it goes up to hit the ball. So this point, okay? The good thing is my racket is still pretty edgy, like edgy meaning not like this, still pretty much like this. I still want it to be more edgy. And if you look at Rybakina's racket, it's not completely perpendicular like this. It's a little open too. One thing I can pick up on here is that my hand is already too close to the ball, like almost right underneath the ball, whereas Rybakina's hand is further behind the ball. Meaning if this is the ball and the net is over there, my hand is already like almost like here, but Rybakina's hand is still a little behind. So maybe that's one of the reasons why I feel like I can't really exert power or speed, because from here, there's really not much you can do, right? From here, you can still throw your racket, or still there's some forward momentum you can utilize. The next frame would be right before the contact. My hand is still there, but I'm not gonna worry about it at this moment. And then the next frame is contact point, or right after the contact point. If you look at Rybakina's hand and my hand, of course the angles are different. The camera angles are different. It's not easy to compare, but it looks like Rybakina's racket head has passed her wrist, but my racket is still behind my wrist, right? So my wrist goes forward closer to the ball. Whereas what you really should do is your wrist stays behind and throw the racket or let go of the racket head. But it's so hard to do this. We want to naturally have control, and when we want to do that, we tend to bring our hand closer to the object. So I need to fix this. So here, that's how I hit from there. I kind of do pronate, but I think again, maybe I pronate late, or the timing that the racket head catches up with my wrist to hit the ball is late. So I think I'm not really using the benefit of pronating, right? So I'm still more like pushing and kind of pronating, but more of the pushing or going forward using my hand motion. And then if you look at Rybakina's, those two frames, yeah, her hand doesn't really go forward further from this point. Her racket head catches up. So it's not like me, the hand is still going forward and pronating like this. Rybakina's is more like, she's not doing it right at that second at that moment, like, okay, now I'm gonna do this, right? There's not enough time to, from here to hitting the ball, this section, there's just not enough time for our brain to send a signal or command, action command to our nervous system and then to our body, specific body part to execute that action. It's more like a reflex. I think to fix this problem, I think I have to override my muscle memory, override the visualization and perception my brain has about how I'm supposed to hit a flat serve, which is gonna take time. The first step I wanna try is that I wanna do some shadow swings and to really try to convince my brain that it's not, you're not controlling it by moving your hand closer to the ball, just feel it. I wanna find the right feel of the right pronation at the right time. From here to the hitting moment, it's all one thing from here to here. So there's no like, okay, from here you drop the racket or do whatever, bring your elbow. And I don't believe in those theories. I just think it's because it happens so quickly. So from here to here, you're gonna hit the ball with pronation, and that's it. The cue sign goes from here and then it executes automatically. So your only one goal is that you're gonna really use that explosive pronating moment at this time, at the right place, at the right time, right? So boom, boom, not like, yeah, pronate, because yeah, there's not gonna be time. So anyway, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to fix my perception and then go to the court and record myself again. And if it works or if it doesn't work, either way, I'm gonna share the result here.